I don't know exactly what the people were accusing him from, but apparently, from what I've seen, after he has been canceled and everything for being a little naughty and people accusing him of something, he has been cleared of all charges of sexual assault. Oscar-winning Kevin Spacey has been cleared of all charge after a 4-week trial in London on claims of sexual assault. The Hollywood star had tears in his eyes as the jury found him not guilty of 7 counts of SA and 2 counts of serious sexual offenses. The allegation covered a period between 2004 and 2013 when Spacey served as artistic director at the Old Vic Theatre in the British capital. He pleaded not guilty to all of the charges. Listen. He had a clumsy past, but it was not sexual assaulting people. The third said that he met Spacey while working at a pub, and later that night at the party at the actor's holiday home, he approached him and gave him a hug, kissed his neck and grabbed his crotch and squeezed while telling the man, "Be cool." And he said he pushed Spacey away and left quickly, calling his dad to collect him. So, the thing is here, to me, what's up, Sabrina? To me, as always, when people accuse other people of stuff, my answer is always, I don't know, I was not there. But now that the law has proven that most of these people didn't really have a case, you guys canceled a whole show on Netflix because people are pressuring and people want to do justice themselves before the person gets proven guilty or not. And it's the same thing with companies. Netflix didn't have to remove, but the problem is all of you would have been yelling and sending emails and tweets trying to force the company to make a move. And a good series, House of Cards, the ending was mediocre because they didn't have a choice, because the main person could not, he was stinky. He became socially stinky. And listen, as somebody who is a little celebrity in my corners, I would hate that somebody would invent or tell whatever story from 20 years ago where and would say, oh, it happened that way, and I would be like, yeah, remember, it happened that way. And the person say, yeah, it happened that way, but in reality, and all of a sudden people go against you because it's kind of dangerous. That, and listen, there are some real victims. The problem for me is all these fake victims, once they are one, it's proven that either they lied or they just abused in their accusation, or maybe they were just trying to get some money. It depends from a case to another. Nothing happens to them after that because everybody's just like, okay, let's move on. Oh, listen, me, petty how I am, you want to accuse me of something, you better have something good. You better have something good. You better have some proof. You better be ready to be confronted by me. You better have the cleanest past of the world, because I'm coming for you. And listen, if we end up realizing that you lied about me because you were trying to get some money or whatever, and people tell me, yeah, you know what? It's okay, let it go. I will never let you go. I will pursue you until you go to jail, or you pay me all my lawyer's fee and pay me everything that I lost, the distress, all that stuff from accusing me of stuff. Trust me. Listen, I'm petty forever. Listen, the Pope is here, but I'm a Buddhist first of all, and I'm not about the turn the other cheek. I'm about the one eye, 10 eyes. I'm gonna make it 5% of every day to make sure that somebody is working on you, so that you learn to never lie about people. This is why it's important that this Carly girl gets arrested, spent some time in jail. Listen, 2 weeks, it's enough. Get a fine, $5,000, something like that, so that she learns. It's important for all these people who just lie for their benefit, pretend that they are victims when there are real victims out there. And then when there's going to be real victim, it's going to be hard to believe them, because everybody is just abusing, because everybody just wants to be famous, makes a quick buck, etc. Listen, personally, if I was Johnny Depp, like, oh, you know, I'm supposed to get 10 million from Amber Heard. Oh, I don't want them. I don't care. Give them to a sheriff. Nah. I want every last dollars. Oh, you already have 50 million. Shut the fuck up. I want her to pay out of pettiness. Are you gonna give this money to a foundation? No, I'm gonna put this money in my bank account so that these people understand. Don't play with me. And it's so interesting, the world we are, where anybody can accuse you of everything. Then everybody can go and insult you. And then after that, nothing. I had an ex that called me one day telling me that, and yelling on the phone that, I heard the things you do in Djibouti and da. I talked to such and such. They told me the real you, da. And I was like, huh? You talk to who? I don't know that person. I see who you're talking about. That's not my friend. They don't. So anybody talks to you about me and it's okay? Anybody says something and you just believe them? And how they saying stuff that I did in Djibouti when I never went to Djibouti in my life. Yeah, but you know, if people, and then I was like, yo, listen, have a good life. No, it was the Nokia phone. So it was like, have a good life. And then, yeah, she called me again. She kept calling. I left her 2 weeks in the dark, not replying her phone calls. And one day she just showed up in my house. She just showed up as I was coming out the house. She was there waiting. And then she was, but you know, people that. And I was like, listen, you and I cannot be friends if. And listen, this was before social media. I told her, hey, listen, you and I cannot be friends, lovers, or anything if anybody tells you something about me and you call me to insult me without even asking yourself if those people who are talking, they're just gaslighting you. You don't even ask yourself. You just went and came to attack me. So listen, I don't want to have nothing to do with you. So after that, yeah, she said she's sorry, etc. But listen, me, that's the way I am. And trust me, she had to pay back. And all these people, they're trying to take the high road, or maybe they feel guilty a little bit but listen, if you were flirty with people, and those people were flirting with you, coming to your house, all that shit, whatever, and now after X year, they want to turn themselves into victims, and in the end, and listen, and you are innocent, and not, you don't know, like, and you're really innocent, and all this destroy your careers, I'm coming after everybody. Coming after the media. I'm coming after all the people, especially like some people who would come, and I'm going to do interviews with all these people, and I'm like, okay, now what? Let's go. You said this in your interviews. Like, why? Like, oh, I'm coming for everybody. So maybe people will learn to stop pretending they are what they're not, because it seems to be an issue right now in this world.